Welcome back to another great week with the Martin Sports Car Club iRacing Championship. This is season 3, round number 7 at Barcelona, which is in Spain. So I'd like to go ahead and introduce my co-host for the week, Lexi.
Hola, amigos.
Oh, that's really good since we are in Spain speaking Spanish. That's awesome. All right, so we have a short pace lap out for tonight. And if you see some of the graphics, might look a little familiar. This week I was not in the race. And Bradley was nice enough to save the replay file and send it to me. And because he was the author of it, I wasn't allowed to use the fancy software. So we definitely went back to the old software, but we will take care of everything we need to with the great commentary that we normally do. And we'll have an awesome time. All right, so we're gonna get out of the blimp view. Get in a little bit closer. So there is the green flag, and it looks like Bradley, who got a jump on Bradley? Was that Skylar? There we go. Skylar is fighting with one of, looks like maybe Justin. Looks like Justin may be out front. Let's find out where Justin Hall is. There he goes. Justin Hall jumped out in an amazing lead right over Bradley, and let's get a rear chase view from him. There he goes with a new version of the Zane Plumbing Motorsports livery on the fleet of BMW Z4s. All right, Lexi. So had a week off. What happened between last week and this week?
No idea.
No idea? All right. Do you remember who won last week?
No.
Nope. Who do you think's going to win this week?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. I don't think he's racing in this one. All right. So as everything starts to pan out just a little bit for the main drivers, I know some cold tires are taking effect, but Justin Hall definitely out front and taking command. So one of the slowest corners right here. So with the you can see the track layout in the upper right hand corner and the numbers of the drivers that you guys are watching, and you'll see, this track is really hard on the driver's, left side tire with, so many right-hand turns. The left-hand turns that they do have here at Barcelona are a lot slower, so they don't really wear out or even out, some of the tire wear. So it is pretty tough on these particular cars, to wear out that front tire. So we'll see what happens in the first few laps of everyone warming up the tires and what helps happen after that. All right, so how about we bring on our leaderboard. There we go. I bet that helps a lot. All right, since we got the leaderboard up, how about Lexi, you go down and tell everybody where they're at.
Justin, Bradley, Skylar, Eric,
Daniel, yeah.
Daniel, Junie, Banana Man, Dean, Bob, Bjorn, Leland, Charles, Chris,
Nicholas, yes. Nicholas is in the pit. Don't know if right off the bat he ended up getting into a little wreck, but he's still shown in the pit. Hopefully everything goes okay with him. All right, so let's go ahead and let the camera app go ahead and start finding some of the exciting racing going on as the teammates of Skylar and Bradley are going at it for second place with a little distant third, Eric back there. Glad to see him return. He was having a couple of health issues, and doctor told him to take a little break from doing some sim racing to look at stuff, but everything checked out just fine and great. Glad he's back. So I'm glad he's also back up to speed. So these four guys, the Shut Up and Drive It guys, and these BMW Z4s, sponsored by Zane Plumbing Motorsports, have been practicing nightly for hours, and all their practice have been absolutely paying off. As you can tell, the first 4 cars out the gate are these guys here. All right, Lex, you got something to say?
Yeah.
What you got?
I just want to say that this time we have a new number that we've never had. It's right now we have done 3 laps and we have to do 23 because we have to finish the lap of 22.
Yep, and if you guys missed that, it looks like it was a quick over-under between Bradley and Skylar, and keeping it clean, which was really nice. Those guys, they do race together a lot. So I don't know if they're just doing that to get some camera time, flip-flopping through a corner, through an over and under or anything. But we'll see how much they will continue. So Bradley relegated back to third place right now with Skylar moving in front of him into second. All right. So we have a guest. My wife walked into the room.
Wait, Mom, come back. Come back.
I said we had a guest, and she ran away and was like, no. All right. So let's have a check on some of the guys a little further back in the field. All right, here's Leland with his Red Bull Z4. Bob Blucher, as we just cut as soon as Leland took out a cone. That's 2 seconds, Leland. I did see that. Bob Blucher in his normal blue and yellow livery, and also in a Z4. Seems to be a very popular car. Junie Thompson in the ever so popular Ferrari. There we go. Looks like Nicholas did get back out, so maybe just had a first lap incident. So everything is great. He is back out and showing in 13th place.
I like that.
Yep. And there's Banana Man, who has switched his livery over to the BMW. Chris in the Martin Sports Car Club livery, 60th anniversary Ferrari.
Can we name him Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? We could. Dean in his F1 BWT flavor on the Ferrari. Justin Hall out front, commanding everything, taking it nice and smooth. So how about we go on a lap with these guys? You want to go on a lap? Like you want to do it from the driver's seat? You don't know? I just get the little lip. I want to put my finger underneath it. Like she's bounding. All right, let's get inside the car. There we go. With Justin, who's in first place, to get some clear track out in front. Who's on the back section, the back third of the track. Didn't quite time it right so we can get it to the start finish, but we will go ahead and talk about a whole entire lap as we go through. So last couple corners here before the start finish straight, which is pretty long. A lot of good drafting possibilities for cars if they are in the thing. So here's the slingshot out onto the front straight. Beautiful course, beautiful layout. One of my favorite tracks, on iRacing. I wish I could go there in person. So it's just a lot of fun. So heavy braking right into the first right-hand corner, which is a set of S's, through a right and then a left. And then this is where that front left tire just keeps, you can hear that tire just digging and digging. Justin's got that thing just screaming right now. So a long right-hand corner followed by a braking under right hand for another right-hand corner. So again, that front left tire is just getting abused all over the place. And what I was saying before, it really is not helping that some of the slower corners that they have that are the lefts, to take some of the pressure off that other tire, are much slower, so they don't wear as evenly. So that front left will wear out so much more than anything else. All right, Lexi, you had something to say?
I just wanted to say, does anyone know what steering wheel plus pedals equals blank?
What is it?
It equals car.
Oh, okay.
Because you always need important things. The important thing you need is, a car.
Well, how many wheels on a car?
4.
Nope, 5. 4 wheels and a steering wheel.
What? No, that doesn't.
How many pedals in a car?
Wait. 3.
4. You get your gas, your brake, your clutch, and the dead pedal.
There's a dead pedal?
There is a dead pedal.
You're scaring me.
All right, slingshot it out, so I didn't talk about a lot of the track there, but we'll get to that a little bit later. as Justin Hall comes in for lap number 6, crossing the start-finish line. And Skylar only about a second back, so it looks like he's making up some time. Ooh, definitely heading into that braking zone, wants to make up some time. Hopefully that these guys are thinking about what their tires are going to do. So definitely loving that ghost graphic of the Zane's Plumbing Motorsports logo. I haven't seen that before. Since I didn't race the other night, I have no idea what's going to happen or what anybody looks like or if there's any crashes. I have no idea. So there's Bradley in third, just a few seconds back, and I'm sure he'll be catching up here real quick, and maybe he's saving tires.
Eric is in 4th.
Yep, Eric is in 4th.
So that's him?
Nope, Eric would be, when I find his name. There he goes. There's Eric.
Ah.
Yep, he's got the same color car on the track as Bradley does.
Hi. Nice
Yep,
to
I've been
meet
really enjoying sponsoring these guys, which is great. They're very active in the iRacing community, and besides the Martin Sports Car Club Championship, sorry about that, there's going to be some announcements coming up after this season that we're going to roll out to everybody with Shut Up and Drive It and Zane Plumbing Motorsports moving forward and moving ahead, and going to be, bringing on a lot more action, a lot more racing, and definitely want to get everybody out there for the exposure as far as the drivers and the teams and everything else. So stay tuned after that. So we have three races left. So 8, 9, and 10. So this is race number 7. Currently, Bradley is in the championship point lead. So he is probably thinking he's got enough points maybe to just kind of limp through this one and, walk away with maybe a 3rd or 4th place and keep his championship title going into the last 3 rounds. All right, back up front. Skylar now is all over the back of Justin. Looks like Skylar's doing a little bit better into the braking zones, but Justin has definitely a lot more traction coming out of the corners. So let's see how that plays out. This is like a big accordion at this point. So Lex, you haven't seen this track before. What do you think? You don't know? You have nothing to think? What do you mean thumbs down? What don't you like about it?
So many twists and turns.
So many twists and turns? Well, we're not doing drag racing. You just go straight.
There's a turn right there and there. See, look at all those turns.
I know, I love it. Well, that's all the infield stuff. All right, let's head back and...
I'm sleepy.
Are you? All right, well, here is riding on the nose of Chris Wells' Ferrari. Again, going through those S's right off the long straight into the heavy braking zone. Seeing a lot of good stuff going on. Oh, I see some battling going on between Leland. Let's go check that out. There we go. I think maybe Leland did make a pass on Bob Blucher for position, which is great. Really liking that livery too. That's pretty neat too, isn't it? It's like camouflage. Yeah, you don't know? All right.
Wait, can we check on the pink car?
Which the pink car? Dean? Yep, Dean, where's he? He's in 8th place, chasing Michael Cabrera here, Banana Man. Yep. There we go.
Oh, did I tell anyone that maybe... Is it okay if one time I don't have a winner?
Well, that's up to you. It's your award.
My award. Get your ideas in your head because it's getting close to Halloween.
Yep, it is getting close to Halloween. Maybe the last race of the season, we have everyone dress up their cars like a scary Halloween thing.
Like a spider?
Yep. A tarantula, or one of the guys from the scary movies that are not appropriate for you to watch yet because you're only 7.
I'm 8.
Not yet.
Yeah, but I'm close to 8.
One more month.
No! Oh, is that a cow eating a star?
Oh, he was eating something.
Yeah, because it looks like he's eating something.
Yeah, definitely a cow. Edelweiss. It's a very cartoony thing by Daniel. Yeah, I'll have to ask him and explain that one. See why he absolutely chose that one.
It has a belly button.
It's, well, that's the BMW symbol on the car.
Wait, where is he?
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the lead. So here we are. Yeah, Justin Hall still being just hammered all over the place by Skylar Gragg, trying to get back in lead. These guys are definitely fast. 149.6 for Justin Hall that last lap, which is pretty quick around this place, no doubt. You know, Barcelona is one of the tracks they probably use almost every single series every year. You can see the different lines as everyone's, you know, heading in to that particular left-hand corner. So these guys are...
Does that say P car?
Where's that?
P car. Like a peacock.
Where?
Peacock.
I don't know. There's no birds here.
Next to 626. Next to the finish line. Next to 13.
Oh, pace car.
Pace car.
Yeah, that's the pace car. The
Wait,
Porsche
is the pace... Wait, what does the pace car do?
Yep.
Does it have
oh,
a right
boy,
pace?
here's setting up a move. Hold on, Skylar's setting
I
a
bet
move.
they're going to pass each other.
Yep, he was looking for inside out, taking a much deeper line and tighter turn in to see if he can take an undercut and force the issue. But man, such a rough section of track. You can see Skylar's car, you know, wiggling around just a little bit. His ability to curb gets the car out of shape just a little bit.
And then pass each other.
Yep, they're trying to pass each other. I'll tell you what, Justin Hall usually doesn't find himself or hasn't found himself in the lead here too much in the Martin series. So it's great that we see him out front, you know, for all these guys as well. So maybe we have a new winner, first-time winner tonight.
Wait, whoa. Oh, 10 to go.
Yeah, what's that mean? Oh, here goes on an inside move. Oh, deep braking by Skylar and absolutely moves on. Whoa, that was a move and a half. And here comes Justin Hall back on the inside as they go around.
Bump.
Do not take each other out. But I know these guys race each other all the time. There's so much track.
Pass.
I know, you're right. You call it every single time. Yeah, so one thing I love about this track, it is so wide. There's so many different ways you can take a line through here, and there's so much space that allow these guys to keep racing, which is just brilliant. So we got another race. What's going on with Leland? Sorry to go there. So Leland is now moving up on Bjorn, passed through turn 1. And Bjorn looks like he's going to start to come back a little bit here, and hopefully Leland's not burning up his tires too much. If you look inside the car, it looks like Leland is looks like his racing suit is like the Stig. I don't know if he meant to do that or just didn't decorate his suit or put any graphics on it or anything. Oh, there goes Bjorn almost into the back of Leland. Giddens almost took each other out. So these guys are fighting for it. I tell you, there's a lot of great battles happening. Number 18 car, that'd be Eric and Junie, which we haven't talked about a whole lot as well. So Eric did make the pass on Junie, regulated him back out to 6th place, and quietly Daniel, Daniel Curio, he's right up there in 4th spot. It's great to see him all the way up at the front. Look at this guy's just a little bit farther back, but who knows, still a lot of racing to go because we are where in the race, Lexi? Halfway. A little bit louder and excited like you normally do.
Halfway!
There you go. Much better. All right, no big offs by anybody, at least the ones we haven't seen quite yet. So there we go. There is the lead with Skylar. Now with Justin's newly graphics car in the distance looming there, waiting for Skylar. Or maybe Justin's just hanging back for a little bit, saving his tires. It's just halfway through the race, and we did notice that Skylar's car was moving around upon, most of the corners. So maybe this guy's going to take the pace down a little bit because they do have a pretty big gap back to Bradley. So if they were, I don't know if they're going full tilt boogie on this one and just trying to keep the pace up the whole entire time. As a little tiny look. Oh, Skylar wrecks it, goes off, hits the curb, and that allows Justin to come on through. See, that's all it takes is a little bit of mistake by these guys hitting the curb, throw you off, and then somebody is back out front. And then here comes Skylar back on the inside as another tight corner through this last really tight section, slowing everybody down and getting on the power, rearing and just ripping up those rear tires, and the fronts trying to swing all the way out using all the track, all the curb, both sets of the alligator bumps back there before the start finish straight. And maybe Skylar is looking to pounce on him in the zone. Yep, halfway.
But what about at 11? That wasn't halfway.
Well, 11 at 22. Oh, and he comes on the inside. Oh, it hits the curb. Could have taken out Justin's back end of that car and would have been messy for them. And Bradley would have loved it in third place. It looks like he made up some time on that last lap. It just seemed a little bit closer right through the braking zone. These guys better take it easy or they're going to be throwing it away here real soon. And someone else is going to be moving on up the leaderboard. So talking about the leaderboard, I know a little bit has changed in the front, not too much. You want to go through the leaderboard and talk about what's happening behind? You, Lexi.
It's halfway at simracingapps.com. Justin is in first place. 2, Skylar. Second, third, Bradley. 4, Daniel. 5, Eric. 6, Junie. 7, Banana Man. 8, Leland. 9, Bjorn. 10, Bob Bleacher. 11,
Dean.
12, Charles.
Chris.
I
bet if I changed it to Charles, you'd probably call him Chris, so I might have to do that.
13,
Nicholas.
Nicholas. 10 to go.
Yep. All right. Seeing our sponsors roll through on the top up there, Icon Sim Sports. There was a move by Dean on Bob on that one. Sorry to cut off the sponsorship blurb there. But I saw Icon Sim Sports went public with their website this week, so please go check them out at www.iconsimsports.com and see what they have to offer as far as high-end sim equipment, mainly chassis, and very customizable to whatever you need as far as equipment and sizes and ranges and a bunch of accessories. I can't talk a lot of just so much good stuff, how it was tailored, for me as I sit here in my particular Icon sim racing sim, and it is amazing, leap years better than what I had before, which was one of those eBay specials. So, but quality is quality, and you know what it is depending wherever you came from. All right, these two, still, Dean is looking all around. I'd say Dean looks really smooth in that Ferrari this week as opposed to that Audi in previous weeks where he just was taking a much different line. I know he's starting to spend more time in a car than a kart, but he did end up at Pittsburgh in real life in a kart race up there for a weekend. I think he won one and then ended up on between second or fourth, I can't remember, on another one. So for 13 years old, winning races in a kart and putting the pressure on guys who have won championships for road racing and autocross, he's doing a great job. Man, I hate to leave this battle, but there's some more stuff going on. Here we go, coming up on some lap traffic. So there's Chris Wells shown in 12th place. And of course, he does not want to mess up these guys fighting. But I can tell you that Skylar is probably wanting to take advantage of the fact that Chris was holding up Justin just a little bit and looking to the outside. And that opens the door up for Skylar coming through. Oh, it's going to be maybe 3 wide. Are they going to try it? Nope. Justin very graciously sets back and said, I still got a lot of racing to go. I don't want to throw it away here this early. So glad everyone is staying safe with that. All right. Still, these guys are trading spaces. That's an old TV show if you like do-it-yourself stuff. Trading positions in the front. So second place, Justin still showing the number 1 on his car until he crosses the line. Give a little bird's eye view of, whoa, getting a little bit out of shape. Same corner as before for Skylar, really pushing it on that one. That one is a tough corner. A lot of people really underestimate how tight that corner is and how much you have to slow down. Whoa, a little bit off track. Little 1X for Justin coming through this tight section. Quick blip back down. Back end of Skylar's car is all over the place. So see how these guys riding the curb, sets them up all the way to the opposite curb, hits the DRS sign, and it doesn't get any DRS out of this anyway because we're not Formula One. If you even noticed, even on the leaderboard that we just went by, one of the great details that iRacing has is the leaderboard does keep up with the actual leaders of the race. All right, let's look at the track map, and we still have Dean right on the back of Bob. Okay, maybe not right on the back. The little circles on the right hand side look a lot closer than they actually portraying in the thing. Goes there. So there's Dean. Boy, he really got the back end loose on that one, crossing it up. I don't think he got a tank slapper out of that one. Riding that curb all the way around. I know that really doesn't help, but when you split the curb like that, sometimes it does change the direction of the car for you when you don't want to. It kind of just hooks the inside of the tires and throws you one way or the other and causes a wreck. So luckily I haven't seen anything bad happen on this race. Well, bless you. Do you want to talk about something? Did you have to get you have a cold? You don't have a cold.
I have a cold.
I think you have allergies because autumn is coming in. The last things are dying back there for the fall colors. What's up? What do you want to tell me?
Did I tell you that I sort of don't like spring because everyone has sort of like a cold or sneezing,
allergies,
coughing.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world is sneezing and coughing.
Well, especially here since moving to Tennessee, lived in Florida, our bodies got used to all the pollen down there, and now it's all new for us up here in Nashville. So definitely taking the Allegra or Leave or whatever that stuff is, and getting through another season to enjoy some seasons up here. All right, back to the action. What do you got, Lexi, besides a cough? Don't have anything to say?
Martin Sports Car Club.
Yep. And little tidbit fact about the Martin Sports Car Club. It is the oldest racing car club in the state of Florida. It is actually older than the SCCA. So that's why we had the tribute car by being driven by Chris Wells, who was a past president, as myself, and Bob Lucher was also a past president. Junie, who's in the Ferrari, is on the board for the Martin Sports Car Club. He is the VP, and so a lot of involvement, and it's a great group of guys. So can't thank the club enough, which is really the people that help run it and make it the great club that it is. All right, what you got, Lexi? I saw you pointing to something. They can't hear you. This is not a video of us. You have to talk. Okay, yeah, she's whispering. I don't know why she's getting shy all of a sudden, but she
7 to go.
There you go. All right.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
All right, riding with Justin Hall. See how he is going to tackle trying to get back in front of Skylar, who's got clear sailing all the way around. I don't see anybody.
6 to go.
Yep. The Nicholas is the next car up, but he's about a third of the way, around the track. I do miss my other overlays that we had because it talked about what time of lap times and intervals that were a little more consistent and showed you when people fell down the leaderboard, which was kind of neat. And you know, some different stuff you put on the screen to, you know, help make the racing a little bit better. All right, let's go back to Junie. There he is. Who's he coming up on? Looks like Chris Wells in the other Ferrari. Yeah, he is still chasing down Eric. Car looks clean though. All the cars look pretty clean. I don't see anybody with any damage. So a couple weeks ago, as Chris Wells went by, I had the opportunity to go visit him up in Kentucky at the National Corvette Museum track, and he brought his race prepped Miata out there. And if you guys have ever ridden in a true race prepped Miata on slicks, it is quite the experience that I did not expect from such a little car. It was actually ferocious. The grip was amazing. Chris, you know, and himself, I mean, he's been driving, you know, I think since they invented the first car. So yeah, he's that old. That's why he has so many stories. He's lived that long. But nonetheless, it was an amazing time. Great to see Chris and some other people who have raced with Martin up there, took a trip. And some guys from SCCA as well. I've raced wheel to wheel and stuff. So it was pretty neat. So yeah, great to see, you know, Chris. And he got off the track and I was completely amazed about his speed and everything else on the track. And he would, first thing he did when he got out of the car is like, he goes, "Man, I just don't get it. I can fly around here and I'm not as fast in iRacing." So, which is a wholly different type of concept and input, but he will get there, no doubt. What you got, Lexi?
5 to go.
How many to go?
5.
Louder?
5.
There you go. I hope everybody heard you on that one.
5.
There, that's better.
Do you want me to have a microphone and you want me to scream in it?
No, I don't want you to scream in it, but we do want to hear you.
No, but my voice is shy.
Your voice is not shy. Your personality is shy.
No, my body's shy. Oh, did we tell anybody that we're moving?
No, not yet. We're not going to put that out there for everybody in YouTube land to know. But I've told the guys within the championship on the Discord channel, so that's how we communicate going through there. So, whoa, Dean, right on the back of Bob.
Whoa.
His Ferrari was smoking some exhaust that Bob was putting out. I can tell you that.
Look. The leaderboard. Nothing has changed a bit except for Skylar and Junie. Justin.
Yep.
And Bradley and Eric and Junie and Banana Man and Leland and Bjorn and Daniel, Dean, Bob, Charles, Nicholas. Oh, sorry, Chris. It's just, Charles reminds me of a show.
So I think I'm just going to go ahead and change his name for next week to put Not Charles. How about that?
Okay. Not Charles. Chris. But then what would I call him? What if I don't know what it is?
Just call him Not Charles.
Not Charles.
Anything but Charles.
Chris. Okay. Chris.
Yep.
Chris.
All right. So Skylar relegated to 3rd place. I think I did see something. Yep. I think he might have had a little off. His wing had some damage there, so he went probably from 1st to 3rd. Yeah, a little damage on that rear wing. I don't see too much else. Car looks still pretty racy. What's that? You're hungry? Oh, well, that's a fine time with 4 to go. Why don't you go to the concession stand and get some hot dogs?
4 to go. There's a spider web.
All right, so back to Skylar. Not sure exactly what happened. I guess the racing was a little bit closer somewhere else in the camera app. Did not catch what happened, but it doesn't look too bad. Maybe just a little grazed because he didn't lose too much time, maybe about 4 or 5 seconds. All right, Banana Man in 6th place, and I know that Leland is closing in on him. Oh, he's coming up to Chris Wells. Pretty clean race. He had was it last week or the week before? Was his first race with Martin Sports Car Club that he did not have any incidents. That was a first time for him, and he was definitely very excited about that. Something interesting too, which was neat, was how Leland, who's not generally here every single week but tries to get here as much as he can, was doing some laps with Michael Banana Man, and Leland had talked about how much faster and cleaner that Michael has been, and it was actually a little bit harder to catch him, which was neat because I mean that's the whole name of the game. That is just racing. So pulls out of the draft, out to the side and into the braking zone, right back, you know, on the preferred line. That was a beautiful job, Michael. Way to go on that one. All right, what is happening up front? There we go. So with Skylar having a little incident on track, Justin could probably back down the pace just a little bit with 3 to go and make sure that he has some tires to make it all the way to the end. So I wonder if that's the Ghost Zane Plumbing Motorsports car. What do you think? The Ghost version? No? Okay. Are you done? They can't hear your head rattle when you shake your head. Even though there's marbles in there, they still can't hear it. Oh, don't even pretend you know sign language. All right, here we go. 2 laps to go. Things are going to hopefully tighten up here. So looking at the track map, everyone seems to be playing nicely, single filed line. So it's turned into a Formula One race on lap 2. And I don't see any battles quite happening right now, so we'll go ahead and change the app to see if we can look for any exciting stuff going on. So Justin Hall coming up on some more lap traffic, this time definitely with Nicholas Vincent. You know, it takes a I knew he was trying to get out of the way, but it swung right back on him, and Justin Hall was like, wait a minute, man, that's not how you let, you know, somebody go through. So hopefully that wasn't on purpose, which I don't think it is. A lot of these guys are not, you know, those kind of vindictive drivers, which is good. And I think that's why everyone keeps coming back every week, because they just enjoy the good racing. And what's neat too is everyone talks on the Discord channel probably for another hour after the race, which is kind of neat. We have a lot of notables not here. Small field, only 13 drivers. So you know, obviously I wasn't able to make it. Oh, and that was a pass for place. Not sure what happened to Michael, but I tell you what, Leland went through on the brakes like he didn't even touch the brakes, going right past Michael on the braking zone in that particular corner. So he is on a move. So Leland up to 6th place right now, and putting some time now on Michael. I wonder if everything's okay with his car. So we got a white flag. So Lexi just mouthed it and didn't really say anything. So I'll say it for her as well.
White flag.
Yep, there you go. And there's Bjorn running the same livery. It was last time. Closing speed between these guys in that one corner. Almost took each other out. But it looks like they're going to get some straightaway here. See if we can sort some stuff out real quick coming through these last little sections. So, all right, 1 to go.
Ta-da.
With Justin Hall, our leader. We just saw a little flash of red back there with Bradley. I don't know if there's enough laps for Bradley to catch him. It's showing he's about 2 seconds back, maybe a little bit less than that, with 1 to go. So I don't think there's enough corners that is going to make this happen. So it looks like Justin is probably grinning from ear to ear inside his sim rig right now. Can't say helmet, unless he wears a helmet when he's driving, which would be pretty cool, but I know some people don't officially do that. Coming around to the last section of tight chicanes here, right and left, spinning out of the corner. Bradley's trying to do everything that he can and crosses the line. Look at that. Looks like a photo.
Checker flag!
Looks like a photo finish at Le Mans for these guys. So I wonder if you're going to put a little wheel mark. It looks like he's trying to put a little wheel mark on the side of his car.
How do you say goodbye in Spanish?
Yep. All right, so that puts the podium as a shut up and drive affair for everybody. There he goes, and we start the Crash-orama at the end. All right, who do we have? Junie just crosses the line in 5th place. Is it go from him? And here comes Leland. There he goes, taking 6th. So he moved up a bunch of places from where he was. And Banana Man on the last corner coming through. And there
Goodbye,
he goes.
Bradley. Goodbye.
And who else do we have like that? Bjorn?
Goodbye, Nicholas.
There we go. Whoa, there goes Bob by at 100 miles an hour. Bob is looking for somebody, and he found somebody. No doubt. All right, so that pretty
Goodbye,
much
Bjorn.
concludes this race, the round 7 of season 3 in the championship. We'll go ahead and post some results and get this going. So 3 more races left. Next week, where are we at next week? Oh, we are at Silverstone, the original layout prior to 2011, I think it was, before they changed it up. And after that is Spa, and I will try my darndest to get to that one. Hopefully life does not get in the way. And follow it up with the season finale at Road Atlanta, which should be good for a lot of the guys who've been there in real life and have some experience. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And if you have any comments, please leave below. I'll get back to you. And Lexi, you have any closing remarks you want to say?
Adios.
All right. Well, from Barcelona, Spain, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.